what is the thing? What is the secret that makes them successful? What is it? I had the opportunity to fly all the way from Michigan to Spokane, Washington to hang out with Levi and William, the owners of Swoop Scoop. Swoop Scoop is a $2 million+ pooper scooper business. And just saying that blows my mind, right? As a low six-figure pooper scooper business, when I think of like a multi-million-dollar business, especially like a pooper scooper business, it's still just, it's crazy to me that people are able to make this amount of money, and I'm in it. I talk to business owners every single day, and it still just blows my mind. And I was really excited to be able to go out there and not only do some filming and recording with them, but also get to see what their operations looks like. I got to take a tour of their shop, and so I'm bringing you along so you guys can check that out. So make sure you stay tuned through this video. I just want to give you guys like a realistic view of like what it looks like for a $2 million+ pooper scooper business. And I'm really excited that I had the opportunity to go so that I'm able to bring this back to you and show you guys and give you an idea, and so you can see like it's possible. But what does it take to be possible? You know, there's a lot of sacrifices that happen. William and Levi are business partners, so there's two heads that are coming together to make all of this happen. I'm just incredibly grateful that we get to have this experience together. Now, the video was recorded on an iPhone because, you guys, with my social media, I don't have a fancy camera. I have this microphone right here that's plugged into my iPhone, and then I record everything with that. So some of the audio is a little off in some of the video because we weren't mic'd up. We were just using the audio straight from the phone. But it's just another reminder of use what you have while you have it and do it in the moment. A lot of people ask me about content creation and about how I'm able to do everything that I do. I do what I can with what I have. And with film and video, sometimes you just have to create the content first and work later, or create the content while you're working, because it's really hard to go back and replicate. It's hard to recreate the emotion of what's going on in the moment. So come hang out with me, Levi, and William from Swoop Scoop. Guess what, you guys?
Yes.
Yeah! We got Levi. We have William from Swoop Scoop. And make sure I don't put the S onto it.
Yeah, no.
My Michigan, I put an S on everything. A common theme I kept hearing from William and Levi when I got to hang out with them is moving quickly. Don't delay. Don't hem and haw. They didn't use the term hem and haw. That's just like something that I've recently been saying. I'm not really too sure why. But just you need to move quickly. You need to take action and learn as you're growing. Learn as you're failing. It's all an experience. If you try to just gather everything and you take 3-4 months to get your LLC together, and then you take a couple months to get your pricing together, and then you're working on your branding, and next thing you know, it's been a year, 2 years, 10 years, and you still haven't started your business. Like, you could have learned so much stuff along the way. You could have met people that could help you take care of that along the way, instead of just hanging out in your house daydreaming about this business that you're eventually going to launch one day. Quit procrastinating. You might be scared. Yeah, you are scared. Or you're like, I don't know, I'm unsure of it. As my dad always says, nothing comes to a dreamer but a dream. Quit dreaming and start taking action. And get a little messy. All right, getting ready to go do some swoop scoop filming. Oh, yeah. Erica, get your head in the shot. I've been up since 4 a.m. 4 a.m. My time clock is all off right now, but I'm really excited. Got the Swoop Scoop. I actually really like these shorts. I'm gonna have to buy some more. These are Eddie Bauer shorts. They were a little bit pricey, but yeah, I like them. Aw, yeah. Ow. Oh, I hit that. Ow, 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 ow. It's so cold. I'm so happy they gave me this Swoop Scoop hoodie. I would have been freezing. I looked at the weather and it said it was going to be hot.
So I think I only packed like one little jacket, and it was not a thick jacket. Till it's 50 degrees.
And we're here to take your shit. Well, your dogs, anyways.
Yeah. Well done.
And we're here to take your shit. Well, your dogs, anyways. And we're here to take your shit. We're here to take your shit. Well, your dogs, anyway.
It's probably the best one.
Okay, let's check it. I'm learning outsourcing is more important than I ever thought. Delegating tasks in your business and in your life. On a Saturday, I was cleaning my house. I was trying to get things super organized, and William and I were having a conversation via text message, and he said, "Why don't you hire somebody to clean your house so then you can make a bunch of videos?" So I ran outside to tell my husband about it, and he looked me dead in my eyes and said, "Erica."
I've told you that several times before.
And I said, "You're right. You have. I think you're onto something and we should totally do that." And then he said,
"Oh, now that William told you to do it, now you think it's a good idea?"
and I'm like, "No, babe. I thought it was a great idea when you said it, but I felt bad. But now that another person is saying it, I think we should hire this out." It's the same concept in your business. If there's something that's bogging you down and it's something that you can hire out, do so. I have hired out a lot of my admin tasks to a virtual assistant. Review Harvest is collecting all of my reviews these days. 180 Sites takes care of my website. Jobber takes care of the majority of my customer communication and my CRM and my routing. It's all in one. So I've outsourced the cleaning. Now I need to outsource somebody to do my laundry and my editing. And then I can focus on what's really important.
Oh.
Call Swoop to get that scoop. Okay, that's all I got. The cool thing about William and Levi is they're business partners. And that's something that has always interested me because I do this all by myself. I mean, I do outsource and I have the help of other people that I pay, but I don't have a business partner to like bounce ideas off of, somebody that is invested into the business as much as me. And with the two of them, they have different skill sets, right? And so they're able to be really, really strong at what they do, and they're able to bounce ideas back and forth with each other. And to see that dynamic was really cool, especially at dinner. And they come up with crazy ideas and they kind of snowball with it. And I'm like, I do that stuff, but I'm just like alone by myself, and I probably look crazy talking alone by myself. And I've entertained finding a business partner or bringing somebody on that's better with numbers, somebody that knows how to build spreadsheets, somebody that's more of like the detail, like oriented person. I have thought about it because that is the opposite skill set of me. And so that was what Levi and William said was very important, that going into a partnership is you do have to make sure that you have separate skill sets, because if you guys have the same exact skill set, it's not going to work. And that's why they've been able to grow so fast, because they're hitting the ground so hard and they're super dedicated and invested in what they're really, really good at, which propels them forward very quickly. Have you ever thought about getting a business partner? I know I have. Nobody scoops more poop than Swoop. To get started, click that free quote button.
Dang.
Was that it?
Quote button.
Quote.
That was good.
Quote.
That's good. You walking up to the camera all mad too, so that people like they're intimidated.
You better click it.
Yeah.
What's the name?
Sydney. Yeah, he's very friendly and a very good dog.
Spending money. I can be super cheap. Are you cheap sometimes? I know I can be super duper cheap, especially when it's my money. I want to be cheap. But Levi and William, they aren't afraid to spend money, to take shortcuts. And when I say shortcuts, say for instance, if they can spend some money to get more customers, or they can spend some money to find somebody that has the skill set that they are looking for, they're willing to invest into that, so then they're able to streamline what they're doing. Some people call it a shortcut, some people call it fast track, streamline, whatever you want to call it. They're willing to spend the money to get to where they need to go quicker, because like we talked about earlier, you need to be quick, you need to be fast, you need to take action. And if you're able to outsource it by paying somebody to move quickly, you're hitting all the check marks. That's fancy.
Fancy.
So fancy. Ah. Yeah.
I really didn't know that.
That sucks. Do this by me.
Well, you have a bigger lake than us. It's kind of more like an ocean, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I was looking at Black Rock on the other side of the lake, where you can get a place for like $2 or $3 million.
This reminds me of Dexter. All of the stuff I just talked about, I wouldn't say that it surprises me, right? I've heard this stuff before, right? Move quick, make fast decisions, fast track, outsource, two brains are better than one. I've heard all of this before, right? In one ear and out the other, but to like literally see it in action and see how it works. Okay. Confirmed it. Great. But what I think blew my mind more than anything is when we did the shop tour and they showed me the shop. Their shop's nice. They have a building. They have plenty of parking for all of their vehicles. They have computer space. They have a storage cabinet. They have like some stuff for the staff, to build morale and to hang out and stuff like that. And it was one of those things, like, I don't know if I just thought there has to be something magical. There has to be some type of secret sauce, something. Like, what is the thing? What is the secret that makes them successful? What is it? So let's take a tour of the shop.
My beautiful work. I put this mailbox here. It was not here before. Looks great. It does its job.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
And they got a dumpster on deck, and that smells very familiar. Smells like money.
Yes.
All right, let's do the grand tour.
I feel like Property Brothers right now.
All right, what we got? We got a kitchen.
Love it.
We got a table. We got a TV. And we got a beacon table.
My idea.
Nice.
What boosts employee morale better than a ping pong table?
How many fights have broken out over who's winning, who's losing?
Not many.
Really?
But a lot of good moments.
The answer's not very aggressive. I would say not. You need to be more aggressive.
Come meet Derek again.
Hi.
This one's pretty good too.
Which one's your favorite?
This one where he's squinting,
Yeah.
and then the big, is that a Dane?
It does look like a Dane.
Yeah, that one's, and then you can't go wrong with the bolt with the Frenchie right there.
They're so ugly. That's
They
so
are. They
cute.
sound ugly too. No offense.
That one's on Canva. These dogs are all on Canva.
Yeah, that one's.
I am very
Big
partial
fucking
to a bully.
You made some money with that one.
Yeah.
He was just, that was it. The whole ad was just that dog.
This is sweet.
Oh, you want to see the front of the building too?
Sure.
Here, I'll show you.
I don't know if we want to go out there.
Hi everyone, I would like to show you our storage closet. The one-stop shop for all of your Pooper Scooper needs. As you can see here, nothing crazy, but we have the disinfectant stuff. This powder probably lasts us like a year just with 12 people. I mean, it lasts a very long time. The tub is probably $100, so definitely I highly recommend getting the powder over the pill form. It's okay.
This is filming at its finest over here. Somebody doesn't have their pants.
Somebody's scooping dogs without putting their pants on today, bro. Somebody's pantless today.
Dude, you're wearing short, you're off-brand.
Maybe it's, I know I'm off-brand.
Levi's the most off-brand person I've ever met in my life. Yeah.
So funny.
You should use PowerPoints.
That's true. These are our trash bags. We go through about, I think, 30 in a month, 30 boxes. And then you can see we have our beautiful. We try to put up yard signs maybe twice a year. We'll buy a couple hundred of them and get them up because they go so fast. Some of them last for a week, the other ones stay all year. It's just hit and miss. You never know. Our handy dandy pooper scoopers.
Wait a minute.
What kind of rakes are those?
This is called the Big Red Rake by Corona. It's an extendable cultivator. It goes out to 34 inches. Adjusted to your height and preference. This does a wonderful job, in my opinion, after trying lots of tools, of getting through the grass, really tall grass, getting through the rocks. It just overall does a really good job of scooping up poop. This is what everybody uses here. I've tried different stuff. I've offered different tools to other employees for them to try, and they just all go back to this one. It is a little bit heavy, but you'll get used to it after about a month. You do that.
So this rake is very different than what I use back at home. As you guys know, I use the Lowe's Children's Garden Rake. But this one's unique. I'll have to try it out, test it out. I don't want to get any like personal information.
It's okay. Let me, it's kind of a joke.
You know what? It's not. It's the thing is, it's showing the reality because a lot of people think that you have to have all the stuff. Everything needs to be super organized in order to have a big business. Right. So it shows like behind the scenes that like, no, you just need to fucking sell.
See, that's what I like about you is you're just like a realist. That's a great point.
There's no big fancy shop. There's no magical equipment. They have the same supplies I have. They have computers like I have. They have parking space for the vehicles just like I have. But you know what they have? They have an operations manager that's in place that deals with a lot of the day-to-day stuff. And they were able to put that person in place by staying focused on getting customers, moving quickly and gaining more customers, taking that money, reinvesting it, and getting an office manager that handles the day-to-day operations. So then Levi and William were able to hang out with me. And we were able to record videos, which in turn are going to be put onto their website, which in turn is going to bring in more customers. That's going to educate the customers. It's going to make their online presence look better because now they have videos that go along with what's going on the website and all just look so good. So I don't really think there's secret sauce. I don't think there's something magical. I don't think that there's something like best kept secret of how to have a multi-million-dollar business. It's outsource everything you can. Move quickly and learn along the way. Get a business partner if you can. Find somebody that's opposite of you. And if you can't find somebody that's opposite of you, outsource the things that you are not good at because it's bogging you down. Don't be afraid to spend money for shortcuts, to fast track, to get you where you need to go quickly. William and Levi, they're normal people. They don't know everything, but they're good at what they do know. And they were able to come together in a partnership to grow a very large, successful business that's just getting started. They've only been in business for 4 years. Just think of where they're going to be in 10 years. Just think of where you can be in 10 years. If you get started today and you start doing the things that I listed in this video and not hoping and praying and trying to figure out what's the secret. How do I get rich quick? There is no secret. It's hard work, it's dedication, it's intentionality. Staying focused. Wait, what was that?
When in doubt, take the hardest route.
Do you feel that way too, Levi?
No, but I just tag along.
So, this is where we at. That's the home stretch. Am I at the right place?
Erica, how do you feel?
I feel like I'm gonna die. But I'm doing it. I'm making it. Yeah?
She's doing good, folks.
Yeah.
This is not a joke. She's doing good.
Hype it up for the social. I'm doing fantastic, you guys. I've never been better. Let's go.
Go, Erica! Woo! Go, 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 go! Erica! Kroopin!
Thick as fuck at the top.
Woo!
Still will.
Levi, bringing the snacks, holding it down. I didn't bring any snacks.
I got you.
They got me to come all the way up here. This is nuts. I was so scared. All right, I'm going to fill you in on what my thoughts are after hanging out with William and Levi for a couple days. They have a lot of similarities, but they also have key differences, which I think really creates a nice, healthy balance in business. First, they're both highly intelligent and they both really focus on the numbers. Every time we would have a conversation or bring something up, it would always go back to the numbers or ratios or percentages. And Levi said, I can't exactly remember what it was, but he said that that's a different part of the brain. And I'm like, I don't even know if that part of my brain actually works. Does the number part of your brain work? Because I struggle with that myself. They're sharp and they're business minded, they're focused and highly intentional, which is huge. That's really huge because if you're kind of just like wandering around in business, it's going to take you a lot longer to get to wherever the heck it is that you want to go. Do you know where you want to go? You know who does? William and Levi. They know exactly where they want to go in business. But some key differences I noticed is, let's start with Levi. Levi's very warm. Right? He has a warm presence about himself. He's incredibly like charismatic. He's outgoing. Like he's hilarious in that like warm, goofy, funny kind of way. He's definitely a people person. You can tell he loves to people. I love to people. Levi is the type of person that I feel like you could come to him and be like, I'm having a really bad day. This is what's going on. And he would sit down and he would have a conversation with you about it and kind of like talk through it. And you would feel like heard and understood and like, thank you for that talk. That was really, really good. And that's really, really important when you're dealing with people, when you're dealing with employees that have emotions and they have issues and there's things that going on. Dealing with people is so incredibly difficult. And a cool thing about Levi, which I really thought and I really appreciated, he went overseas and was visiting with his girlfriend and he brought souvenirs back and he gave me one of the souvenirs that he brought back. Was that his intention originally? Like, oh, I seen this, I'm gonna get it for Erica and I'm gonna give it to her when she comes to visit. I don't know, but the fact that he was like, hey, I got something for you, and it's a super cute elephant purse. Elephants are a really big deal over there. I felt so special. I was like, he thought about me. That's amazing. Like he created a wonderful experience for me. Even if it was just, hey, I'm going to get a bunch of souvenirs, I'm going to bring them back, and I'm going to give them out to people as I see fit. Either way, he thought about that, and he had it, and I appreciate it. And then on the other side, you have William. William is also charismatic, but his sense of humor is like, it's more dry, like bing, 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 bing. Like we were up on the mountain climbing, and he said something about at the top of the mountain, sick as fuck. And then I pan over and he goes, ill will. Like I totally like glazed over that. But when I was editing the footage, I'm like, those are the little things that he throws out there that are, it's hilarious. And I appreciate that type of sense of humor. His personality is very much so like straightforward, no nonsense. We have a problem. Let's come up with a solution. Like he would sit down and listen to you if you were having a bad day, but it would not be about the emotions. It would be like, we have a problem. Here's the solution. This is how we're going to fix it. And here's the plan. Like boom, 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 boom. It's not so much like about your emotions and how you're feeling. It's like, okay, there's a problem. Let's fix it type deal. And I remember when we first started talking and he first started coaching me, he was very upfront because he had watched my videos. He could tell the type of personality that I have. And he was like, this isn't about like emotions. We're going to talk about business. And I'm like, okay. And I was thinking to myself, like, I don't know if this is going to work because I do get emotional about stuff. But I keep that in the forefront of my mind to know that when I have a conversation with William, we're not dealing with emotions. It's about business. It's not about how I feel. It's about what the numbers show, what the data shows. And William is incredibly intentional as well. He knew that I am gluten-free and dairy-free, so he put an itinerary together to make sure that everything was structured. Filming was running really smooth. We were still able to go have a little bit of fun, and I was still able to eat and enjoy food. So we were productive with what we needed to get done with filming. We were able to have the fun, and we didn't have to worry or wonder where we were going to eat because that was already figured out. And that took a lot of stress off of me because that is a huge issue for me, is trying to figure out, like, where am I going to eat? Where am I not going to get sick at? And so that pre-planning, that intentionality goes to show me, like, I need to do that in my everyday life, in business and in life, and how incredibly important it is because it made it super efficient. There was no, like, where are we going to eat? I don't know. It was already figured out. And I know they have a bunch of other awesome trades, but I only got to spend a couple days with them. And so these were like the highlights. This is stuff that like stuck out to me and was top of mind. So I really think the both of them, with William's problem solving skills and Levi's emotional intelligence, coming together, and they have a wonderful flow. But how does that work if you're a business owner and you're solo and you're by yourself and you're like, I don't have a business partner? Like, how does that work for you? What are some actionable steps that you can take from this video and implement them into your life and into your business? As I was wrapping this video up, doing my last little bit of edits, which I never feel like the edit process is ever done, I'm like, there could always be better. I was really thinking about the real MVP of this whole entire trip, BJ. William's wife. She was holding down the fort with the kiddos, so William was able to do what he needs to do. She also made sure that I had a gluten-free and dairy-free dinner, which was amazing. I got to have barbecue for the first time in so long. And I really think that as business owners and mover and groovers, sometimes we glaze over our support systems, the people that keep our space peaceful and take care of the chaos, so then we're able to go out and move and groove and do what we need to do. I'm a mover and groover. I'm all over the place, and my husband is super, super supportive. And so if you have that person in your life, please don't forget to thank them and show them appreciation and let them know that without them, you wouldn't be able to do what it is that you're doing. Because without my husband and his support, I don't know if I would be making this video for you guys or for myself right now. And if you made it to the end of this video, do like a hashtag like end of video gang or something along those lines to let me know that you watched this video in its entirety, because this is actually a pretty long one and I'm really excited to see what you guys think about it. Talk to you soon. Bye, you guys.